Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with a new video for Etheria Restart. This time we're covering this game. Now I'm back from my travels. This is why I didn't cover it from the first days, but I did grind a little bit and pretty much I did an outstanding job with the units that we have in the game that they gave us for free without even pulling some awesome units, except one. We'll be talking about it soon and everybody knows what we're talking about. It's Tiamat, none other than that. Now absolutely the game looking fantastic for this final beta and absolutely looking wonderful, and the way that they gave us this game with the summons that we have with the no 50-50, no shafting, with the guaranteed summons at some certain point is absolutely fantastic. The rates are great. I'm getting a lot of units that I want. Actually, I got units in a good relative way. I hit pity on my first summon and the second summon, but the third summon I got it right away and we'll be talking about it. Now I'm progressing fast, I'm getting everything, and there's only one setup. It's not lineup depending on units, it's one setup that the game will give you or that you will have to do, and this will go throughout every single mode in the game and give you the high scores, and you can bypass any stage. I'll be talking about that in the next video, showing you the lineup and showing you them in every single mode, how they can and go and defeat anything that you unlock, and you'll be fighting on the highest level. Now I didn't put up a lot in PvP. I played PvP, it was a little bit of success, maybe because of it's the early game, but in the late game that would be awesome. And I'm still here farming some of the shells because they want me to max out 2 shells and finish this for the models. Now I'll be talking immediately what you need to do here and actually what is the best thing to do. First of all, you need to refresh every single day and buy the stamina every time with all of your diamonds. I still have 3 times to go and purchase them, and then I have the materials that they will give us, and this is absolutely fantastic. Now they will give us rewards for this one, but a lot of it actually from the game modes and what you finish from the game, but they will give you a lot more from PvP. Every week I think in PvP you can get 100 stamina, so this is absolutely fantastic. Everyone's stamina is 1 experience point so far, so this is how you're gonna go and grind this one. Now let me show you the roster that I got. Now I went and completed Leon arc because there's a story mode, or there's a challenge that you need to go and absolutely go and grind her, and they will tell you to get her to this level, get her to this, and you need to max her out. And let me tell you something from the previous beta that they did. I watched a lot. I did play on my friend's account. I didn't completely go and play it on my own, but I understood that she's a must-have, or you'll need her at least. Now you can replace her with another fire unit on other stages. Later on stages, I think when you hit level 40, you're gonna go and fight a boss or a dungeon that you need Leon, and she will go and absolutely crush it on her own, which is absolutely fantastic. So don't reset her. The only unit that you might need to reset is your healer. So we're gonna have Dorothy at the start of the game, and you might go and upgrade her, and yes, there's no problem upgrading her, maybe maxing her, it does not matter, you can go and do that. But after that, after a while, when you get the better healers, you're gonna get 2 or 3. There's 2 healers that are absolutely fantastic here, and you're gonna get one on the 7th day, which is the best healer in the game right now, which is Linglo. And Linglo or Linglu, whatever how it's the name is pronounced, but let's say Linglo, absolutely fantastic. She's the best unit for me in the entire game. I love her art, I love everything. Her voice, the voice actors did a really good job with her as well. This is a character that you're gonna get on the 7th day. Now I was lucky, I was summoning on the regular banner and I got her, so it helped me progress, but I did everything before having her with Dorothy. So Dorothy is your unit to replace her, and this is how I progressed with this. So Leon, we got her. You need to go and hit your selected summon at 40. Please get Tiamat. Now Tiamat might not be absolutely insane in PvP. There's a lot of units you can replace. There's something a lot of metas that you can play in PvP, but in PvP still help. She's the highest top ban rate unit, especially if you build her correctly. Now, one thing I want to explain for people who didn't know about Tiamat: if you build her on crit rate, crit damage, you're gonna flop. Yes, she's gonna be weak, she's not gonna be good, because the crit rate and crit damage in this game, not going from HP or do not go from defense, or in like, let's say, you know, Lord of Nazareth, some units are doing damage by their magical defense or something like that. She can't crit by her HP. The crit is accumulated by the attack. So if she has attack points, as you see her attack at 453 plus 513, this attack, when you crit and you do the crit damage, it's according to her attack. So her attack will be low and she will not deal increasing damages by her crit. So if you build her on crit rate, on crit damage, better build her on attack. And this is the wrong or do you don't want to do that actually, because she scales off of her HP. Her damages grows insanely on her HP, and she does true damage according to her HP. So you want to build her completely on HP. Now, Leon is a character that is built on attack, crit rate, crit damage, and this is what you need to know. Now, you might put speed on her, effect accuracy, effect resistance, depending on yourself, maybe a little bit of defense, HP, it's however you want to build her. But the best set that I found for her, I will show you now, and I will show you how I'm destroying everything. My low level is actually clearing the bosses in the guild. Absolutely triple S. Let me show you that before we continue. So here's at the Union. I'm not even using any supports. So basically I'm tripling S this, and if I go and hit challenge, I will show you the lineup. This is basically the lineup. Double healers, one support buffer actually, which is Freya, and I'm using Leon as a damage dealer, plus the help of Tiamat because she doesn't die. She provides that mitigation with the damage sharing. Now, Tiamat, why is she insanely good? As you see, I have 6 out of 6 supports. I can use any support from my ally friends, but I'm not using that. Is this the fastest way to clear it? No. But is it an efficient way to clear it? Yes, if you're free to play or low spender, you might clear it this way. I'm gonna show a complete run for this. On the next video, I'm gonna show you everything throughout this game. Now, I'll be talking about Leon. Leon, absolutely a good unit. She's a fire unit, or you can say she's a red unit, which goes against the leaf or the green ones. The green goes against the blue goes against the red, and light and dark against each other, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, one of her best sets that I found is this set. Now, I never upgraded any sets. All the sets that I had before were the golden one. When I had the purple ones, I got them to level 6 or something like that. But when I get the red, or level 9 maybe, but I got them, the epic one are to level 6, and then I dropped them off and I replaced them with the golden ones, and then with the ones that we get right now. As you see, we're getting the best sets after this one, and you see, here we go. So my Tiamat is absolutely broken. This is how good this unit is, and I'm still using legendary quality on her, or the golden sets on her, and this is an HP set. So if we're gonna go and check her the set, if you click on this dot here beside the name, the wellspring, you're gonna check that I get 45% of HP back on top of that for her. So she's so tanky, so healthy, so high on HP. She does insane amount of damages when she transforms as well. She taunts actually really good. I don't have the best accuracy on her. I mean, the effect accuracy is 21%, but it's an effect accuracy unit that you want to build her on effect accuracy. You want to build her on HP, and this is how she deals a lot of damage. Maybe give her a speed, maybe give her different effect resistance, maybe a little bit of defense. This is how you want to build her. This is a unit that does not scale on attack, crit rate, or crit damage. Do not do that. Attack, crit rate, crit damage for Tiamat, forget about it. Build her on everything else, okay? That's what you need to know. Leon, you need to build her on attack, crit rate, and crit damage. So I have one here for attack bonus, crit rate bonus, and another crit rate bonus, but I didn't get a crit damage. When I get crit damage, I might remove this. I might lose the 28% of crit rate and put crit damage, but I wanted the substat to have a crit rate. So as you see, my substats have crit damage as well. So she's absolutely fantastic. If you're gonna check her out, she's at 85% crit rate and 173% of crit damage, and her attack is absolutely fire. So I'm building her on this set. Now, why this set in specific? This set allows you in PvE. Now, in PvP, it's super helpful as well. I'm not saying it's not bad or it's bad on PvP, but on PvE, it's super helpful because you're gonna increase your DPS. So after the Animus uses an attack skill, there is a 20% chance to launch a follow-up attack. Now, what I did also something smart is upgrading her shell with this shell. So this shell, after the owner takes an action, performs a follow-up attack on the main target, dealing 120% damage, applying 2 turns speed up to the owner Animus, and increasing their turn meter by 12%. So I built her on a hyper set that if she attacks again, and then she pushes herself to attack again, and attack again, and attack again. So Leon is absolutely broken and crazy for me on my account. Now, I'm not saying she's the best unit in the game, but they will give you her for free. They will give you even her models to level, or her powers to level up more copies. So they get us 2 more copies, and you will gonna get the 5 copies for her. Do you need to reset her? Absolutely not. Do not reset her. Do whatever the game tells you. Keep her for you and go build another unit. Now, the only unit that you might reset is your healer if you got another healer. So I got Linglo, and she's absolutely phenomenal. The best unit in the game as a healing unit. She's consistent with her healing. AoE healing across all of anything that she does, plus she gives you regeneration, and this is absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. And her healing rate is according to your HP. The more that the unit have maximum HP on your account, the more the healing will happen from her heals, which is really, really great. Now, another unit that is helping me out, and these are the 4 units that I'll be talking about, or the 5 units that you must have on your account. So Sanya, absolutely wonderful. She revives, she gives you consistent heals. Whenever she attacks with her first skill, she heals you passively, or heals 2 units with the lowest HP passively. And whenever a unit dies or faint, she can also revive it, and her cooldown is not that horrible. Actually, if you go and upgrade her cooldown, it will be decreasing as well. So I think the cooldown on level 3, here we go, I hit this one, reduces the skill cooldown both by reviving but to 2 turns. Instead of 5, now it's 2 turns. Every 2 turns I can revive. This is why I use it, and I was upgrading her because she's the unit that I want to go ham on as an SR unit before anybody else. Now, another unit that you must have. So this lineup, so far with these units that I was saying, Lian is your damage, DPS, carry in everything, mainly everything. Now, the other unit, which is Tiamat. Tiamat, share damage. So you have damage sharing on your lineup. It means whenever you take damage, she will take a portion of this damage, and she will help you survive on your lineup with every unit. And if you follow me on Lord of Nazarick, the game that I'm playing, she's similar to somebody like Valkyrie Shaltir. So absolutely fantastic. Plus, she heals your entire lineup because she does her her transform. She attack the units. She heals herself with life steal, and she heals your other units. A small heal, but it's a good heal, and sometimes will save your lineup. So she heals, she transform, becomes the DPS unit on her HP. She also share damage with your units, plus she shields your entire lineup, plus she's a CC unit that she taunts. So she does 5 things. She's in total one of the best units in the game. Lian, absolutely great damage dealer, plus she's fire, and you need that fire. You don't need actually to build another fire unit or another red unit. Go and build another anything else. And her name is the Phoenix, which is, she goes with her ultimate with the Phoenix. Now, here we talk about the best support as free-to-play go, or as low spender goes, which is Freya, and she's uprated on her banner. You go to pity to 80, and you can have her. If you're lucky, you can have her before. I wasn't lucky, I went to 80, and I still got her. Now, what does she do? She turn meter boost your team. Absolutely fantastic. Again, she buffs you in attack-wise. One more time, she defensively buffs you with her second skill. Absolutely an insane unit. 40% in defense boost. This is without upgrading. Absolutely huge. 40% in attack boost. That's absolutely huge. I think it's 40%. Let me check the skills. So she boosts your attack by sleep now and drift into the depth, where all blah blah blah. Freya applies 2 turn attack up by 40%. Great. Her buff on defense, apply defense up by 60%, which is even better than I expected, or what I explained before. So absolutely Freya is one of the characters. Now, again, she's a support with high damage dealing. So if you build her up on an HP, and attack set, she will do insane amount of damage. She actually is the second best DPS for me in many modes that I was going in, especially in PvP. Whenever I have my carry lacking or stun locked or something, she's actually going and doing that. She's a unit that is absolutely beautiful, and the turn meter manipulator. She can use her ultimate and push your all of your allies, actually, or your enemies back to the end of the turn meter, so you can go and start before them. Now, again, before I talk about Linglu, you're gonna have her on the 7th day. After you play 7 days, you're gonna have her for free. Now, if you got lucky and you summoned her, that's absolutely beautiful. Now, if you don't have her, you don't need to go and target her or try to summon for her. You can absolutely do what I did with Dorothy. Dorothy is actually a great unit. She AoE heal with her ultimate. She does a massive heal with her second skill. And if you upgrade her, you can use them actually relatively in a good way. Now, you don't even need to have her. You can have any other healer. If you got any other healer, Mia maybe, if you got Mia, you can use her as well. But so far, this is the game what gave you. It's free, and I went and defeated every single thing in the game. Nothing was not defeated by me, and I used Dorothy. Now, of course, I dropped Dorothy when I got my Linglu, and I still have the X models, or the previous models that I had on her, and I upgraded some stuff because I'm using her sometimes on PvP when my healer get banned, which is absolutely nice. Now, you're gonna tell me, but sometimes, Pika, we can't use Lian on some stages against water or something. This is what Gray comes in 4. This is why I'm building Gray, and Gray is absolutely phenomenal for me. And I built his set for actually whatever leftovers that I had and I upgraded before. I put it on him. He's a must build on crit rate, crit damage, and a little bit of attack. So 1 node in attack if you can. So this one on crit rate, this is on attack, and this crit damage. This is basically how I built him, and this is how I will keep him now until I find a good set for him. Harvest set might be great for him. Onslaught might be great for him, and you can play actually this Battle Will as well. It also works because he's gonna go and do follow-up damage. He decreases the defenses and so what he does is absolutely insane. He increases the crit rate of all of your lineup, plus he applies defense down on the enemies. Now if you build him a little bit on effect accuracy, he will absolutely be doing that in a great way. And this is what I wanted to talk. So basically what you want to do is build Leon, try to target a Tiamat, again summon for Freya and get a copy of Freya, and that's it. 3 best units that you have. The game will give you, actually, if you're lucky, you're gonna get Sanya, and you must get Sanya and level her up. If you got her, just build her. She will help you a lot, consistent healer. And you're gonna get Dorothy as your second healer, and you will have Gray from the game as free to play. Now, of course, you can build Kraken, you can build everybody else. I'm gonna go and build everybody that I like, I'm gonna build. But this is basically what you need to know, or what you need to have. And when the game goes into 7 days, you're gonna get Linglo, so you can drop the other healer, reset it maybe if you have another healer. If you don't, you might go and keep it and reset somebody else. But never reset Leon, she's great. Don't reset Gray, he's absolutely crucial in many stages. He helped me out a lot, and I'm autoing every single thing in the content. I unlocked Nightmare on Dorothy, on who is it? Doki Doki. Immediately defeated it. Nightmare 2, defeated it. Nightmare 3, defeated it. All of it on auto. I didn't even single target anything, or touch anything, or AoE anything, or heal, or whatever, or stop it to shield, or I just put it on auto, and that's it. It farms it for me completely. As you see, here we go. We farmed this one. I'm gonna play it again, I think, because I need a little bit more, and I'll be done with this. So if I go and show you the challenge, so here we go. So the challenge, let's see. Here I autoed everything. Now I can go and absolutely try to go and do it on my hand or manual, but I didn't want to do that, so I'm autoing everything, and it's actually working completely fine. And here, if we gonna go and check the Dorothy, so here we go. This is Doki Doki, sorry, Doki Doki. I auto all of this. Now if I go and try to manual everything else, I'll 3-star it, and the last one, Nightmare, and this one unlocks at 35, so I need to wait to 35 to get these gears. I'm not gonna upgrade any gears. Whatever gears I have, I'm not gonna farm any more gears. Now if you want to push PvP more, yeah, farm some gears, specifically this gear. You want to farm it because this gear will give you a boost in speed, I think 45% or 35%. Plus, if you're gonna get some stats, substats and speed, it will help you a lot. If you start first, you're gonna go and destroy your opponents if you have a good unit to hit AoE, which is Leon actually, or somebody like Tiamat, or if you get somebody from Light and Dark, there's Heinrich, which is the top unit that I want actually on my account. But this is actually fantastic if you can go and farm it. Now in the future you want to farm these, so you want to wait until you're gonna get with the red gears. And the red gears, I think in the end of the content is the only ones, yes, the red gears, but they have a 3 stats. So as you see, now some people didn't understand what is the 2 stats and 3 stats. So if you have 2 stats, it will apply. Here we go, let me go and explain it here. What do I mean by the stats? You see these points on the models? So if we're gonna go and check the equipment, I have 2 points here on Onslaught. Now these are the 2 points that needed. So Onslaught 4 or 8. On 8 you're gonna activate this one, okay? All the description. So you need 4 of the purple dots. So I have 2 on my first one. I have 2 here. I have 2. I have 2. These are 8, so I can use whatever I want from here. So if there's another set that gives me from 4 bonus, I might use them. If it gives me 6 bonus, so I need to wait for the other set to give me 3 of them. Now some gears we got the outstanding from some achievements, or I think the high tier, the red ones. So here we go. I have a red one, which the game gave me. And sometimes you get a drop of a red one by some miracle. I don't know how. I was farming Doki Doki and I got 1 red, which was great for me actually. I think it was this or something else. I forgot what was it, but it was really amazing. I think I have it on somebody else. Where do we have it? I think I have it here. It's the red one. Which was the red one? Here's what we have, a red. Do we have a red, another one? I forgot, but I do have 2 reds, I think. I have another red, or maybe I dismantle it, I don't know. I'm stupid sometimes in that way. Anyway, these are what you need to understand about this game. Absolutely fantastic. I'm enjoying this game. Absolutely easy. Everything is easy. This is my 3rd day. Everybody started 2 days ago before me, so they're on the 5th day. I'm on the 3rd day. First day, I hit 25. Second day, I was on 26. I didn't play that much. On this day, I'm hitting 30, almost 30. So if I played yesterday, I might hit 30 yesterday. So in one day, yes, you can hit 25 and go for Doki Doki. This is what I did. I hit 25 on my first day. I was grinding, sitting down, having some time on my PC, setting up after the travel, and I had a lot of fun with this game. I will do a lot of runs. I will show you everything that you need to know. I will show you the team that I'm running on every single mode. Yes, I don't care if it's fire, water, night, dark, whatever it is. I will show you the team that is consistently defeating the whole content, and you will be like, oh my god, we need to summon for that. Again, summon for Tiamat if you're starting now. Try to get her. Summon for Freya and get 1 copy of her. And that's all what you need. Leon, they will give you this, and do not go and reset Leon. It's the biggest mistake to reset Leon. Again, spend every day. Try to refresh. Keep grinding and use all of these for stamina with your diamonds every single day. Unless you're a whale, you don't care about that. But if you're a free-to-play or low spender, keep doing that. And don't tell me I reached level 40. I don't need to do that. You need to do that over and over and over every single day. Do that until you get the best gears, the best things, and finish everything. The game is so rewarding. So if we're gonna go to summons, I'm not gonna do the next video on summons because this video is too long so far. So in my summons, if you're gonna go and check, what do we have here? We're at almost 130 summons. How many summons did I did before that? 150 summons. I did 150 summons. If we're gonna go check probabilities, it will show you how much. Yeah, I did 150 summons. So I went to 80 with Freya. I went to 40 with Tiamat. So 40 and 80, that's 120. On my 30th summons, on the regular banner, I got Lenglu, which is absolutely fantastic for me. I got all of these units just with 150 summons, which is actually great and crazy because you don't get shafted in this game. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know what you got characters. Let me know how your runs are going. And I didn't try PvP so hard. I'm gonna go into PvP. I know the characters that I should build. I know what lineups and setups I should do. And there's one character that absolutely makes the game absolutely insane in PvP. And people are not talking about him so much. They're talking about Kraken. I'm talking about Marvel. Absolute monster in PvP. I'll be showing you that in the next one.